Alright, so when I was logging into the Korean Dragon Blaze, I was a bit surprised about these new upcoming events. Now, what I'm gonna show you guys is my second sort of reaction to what's coming up, and instead of prolonging the thing, yeah, as you can see, that's Gaella. I think that's the Majesty form of Gaella. And she's wearing a bikini. Not only that, oh, they got a lot more. Now, I don't know who these two are. I will talk about this in a bit, but, why is this part fuzzy? Ignoring my little, issue with the fuzziness of the screen, apparently, some of the keys are getting swimsuits, and, it looks like these are the same swimsuits that we still have. Not counting the Encanter. Yeah. Let me go into the details. Alright, hi there YouTube, it's me, Morphsuit America, and in this video I'll be talking about the upcoming events for the 2nd of August of 2018. The Summer Farewell Festival and New Allies. Now, when it comes to, this, I'm just gonna briefly go through it, just give you guys a glimpse and give you guys my vocal statements and opinions when it comes to this. If you want to read the notes when it comes to this stuff, you can find it in the description below. That will redirect you to the Dragon Blaze Wikipedia. It's still a work in progress, I think. However, once it comes out, then once the event comes out, most likely they'll update the information, and most likely you can toy around with it if you don't want to actually look it up on the Dragon Blaze Wikipedia. However, let me get right into it. So, when it comes to the first screen right here, it talks about the 4 weeks of various events. The first one will be a beach brawl, which is something like the adventure shelter fights, which I have no clue what that is, unless it's something else. Unless it's something I know in game, but they decide to use that name instead, so I don't know what that is. Second one is the guild exploration. I think it's similar to the old exploration, but I haven't toyed around with the guild exploration, and I know I didn't make a video talking about it just yet, so I'm gonna have to do a separate video going into that. But hopefully you can find the notes in the Dragon Blaze Wikipedia. The third week is Transcended Caledon. Pretty much it's gonna show those 3 event pigs, and then you get to select from the 4 cards and such. If you're familiar with Dragon Blaze already, then, or if you're familiar with this event already, then you should know what I'm referring to. If not, then I'll just redirect you guys with one of my old videos if I actually did talk about these guys. And I think I did, but I can't remember. I need to look through all my videos again. And then the 4th week is the Null Box event. Now, I have no clue what this thing is, unless they've done it in the past. But I'll see what it is when it comes out. Which will most likely be at the end of August, since it's going to be separated into since it's separated into a week. Now, this one, I have no clue what it's hinting at. It says this is an Angel's Shelter and El Gravis are showing some summer love. Maybe it's just a message saying that some important people are just, you know, putting a lot of the summer fan service into the game now. I do want to go on a huge spiel and rant about my opinion when it comes to swimsuits and quote-unquote fan service for this game. However, I will refrain myself from saying all that because it's in my review video. So, all I hope and pray to God is... Wait, no, my English is bad right there. What I'm trying to say is that I pray to God that the developers are giving us some swimsuit fan service. Now, not just for our main characters. Obviously, they will be releasing the same usual outfits for our main characters ever since we got awakened. However, there is a new outfit, and it's directed more towards the main Encanter character because she didn't really have her own summer outfit till soon. Or until after or when this event comes out. But what I'm trying to get at is the fact that, you know, our allies should have some costumes too. They shouldn't be left out in the appeal factor when it comes to entertaining us. And as you can see, Gaela's in the picture, so I actually like her swimsuit, even though I can't really see all of it because it's only showing her, like, most of her, showing, like, her upper thigh all the way, upper thigh up, but yeah, hopefully they release swimsuit outfits for the Majesty allies. And if they don't, then I'm gonna put that on my little thing to rant on. However, they're also doing another little thing which I will bring up in a few minutes. Or in a few seconds, actually. Actually, no, minutes, because I need to discuss about the 2 new characters. But, yeah, pretty much this tab talks about how beach. Why do I say... I say beach in a very funny way if I don't think about it. But anyways, this is the beach brawl, talking about what it needs to do, or it's similar to the Adventure Shelter fights, which I have no clue what that is, unless it's another name that I should know. And then now it talks about the 2 new characters. I do not know them, and if you guys have seen Chapter 6, and you went through Chapter 6, please refrain from telling me who these 2 are. I got a sneaking suspicion that they are the children, the children of Death Crown and Mercedes. I pray to God that they're not, but, I mean, they have a lot of the same characteristics like Death Crown and Mercedes, so it might be true. However, do not tell me or do not confirm my suspicions, because I want to do a blind reaction to Chapter 6, and having those spoilers will ruin the magic. Because once I see something and once I read something, that's going to destroy my first time reactions. And so, do not tell me who these 2 are. Other than that, I think this guy's a rogue, and his name is John Lugini? That's a strange name. Well, John is fine. The Lugini part is confusing. But he's apparently the Twilight Prince, and he's a rogue. Yeah, I don't know what his occupation is. He looks very reminiscent of Death Crown, but I don't know if it is Death Crown's son. And then, this person is Marine, and from what I'm glancing at, the Wikipedia doesn't know what class she is. She might be a healer, but she might be some other magic user as well. She definitely has a healer vibe, just looking at her design, and it's very reminiscent of Mercedes. However, I feel like she's a bit more girly and a bit more cuter than Mercedes. And then here comes the comments about some other stuff because I just said that. Whatever, but yeah. Or this might be a... Well, I'll shut up about my suspicions about these 2 and the plot development and the storyline. All I have to say is that I haven't touched Chapter 6 yet. I'm still going through the storyline because I'm also recording various cutscenes that they're making me go through again. And I am going to be working on a special project for you guys, but I'll discuss that when I reach the end of this video. So, this picture right here shows us 5 swimsuits that will be coming out as well. Now, I'm kind of confused to why the picture is hazy at the bottom half. It might be because, I don't know, they didn't take the picture correctly. I don't know why it's all fuzzy like that. It's kind of like a tease. But, anyways, these 5 Beach Girl transformation skins are for Tyr, Atlas, Sasha, Mercedes, and Turk. It's from left to right, so... I gotta say that, they should have released these outfits when we had these allies, or when we mostly used these allies for Chapter 4/5, or beginning of 5. I mean, with the Majesty units, with the transformation ability, we can use these appearances again, but it doesn't feel the same because even though they are transformed into whatever key or transcended ally we want them to transform into, it's not the same. So, I mean, I'll praise and try to get these outfits because, you know, this is fan service right here in swimsuit outfits, and if I can get one of my Majesty units to use this swimsuit outfit, even though it's a dude, I will most likely make them transform into a girl and make them wear the outfit because this is fan service right here. And And once again, the developers should have added fan service when they released a bunch of this stuff. Once again, I'll refrain from talking about fan service until my rant video. So, as you can see, they're releasing the main character outfits again for the summer season. The Enchanted character will be the new one, so I will be talking about her or showcasing her outfit when I run these events. And then this other stuff is, what is it? This one is some beach brawl daily events, along with logins to get 50 transcendent essences. And then this stuff is talking about how pets will combine gems for you. And then also, I have no clue what that second button is, or the second thing is, but... Oh wait, no, I think the second button is a hands-off locker box. It saves any dropped items that you didn't have room for during hands-off farming. So, that means if you have a full inventory, you don't need to worry about having it magically disappear on you because it's going to be in that extra storage spot. So pretty much that's it when it comes to the patch notes. Once again, if you want to look at the notes for yourself, you can look it up on the Dragon Blaze Wikipedia, and apparently it's not letting me log in. No, now it's letting me log in. But let me give you guys an update on what I've been doing for the Korean Dragon Blaze. I decided to max out my Archer character because she's actually useful when it comes to raids. And now I'm actually getting a bunch of other rewards as well, like the Transcended Arc ticket, the Max Overlord tickets, and etc, etc. So now I can actually plan out what I want to do. There's a lot of other things I do need to mention, like that little envelope thing that's going on right now. I'll make a separate video for that. As you can see, I already maxed out my I already maxed out Violet Risk, aka the Majesty Baccaria. I am debating about getting another Majesty unit. It might be Grayso because I do have Overlord healers. So if I get one of them to Arc status, and then if I sacrifice one for Grayso, then it's gonna play out in my favor. However, I'm debating about doing that because I might want to wait for the next set of Majesty units. I know that they did a rework on Grayso and Brightspark, and as you can see, the ratings is kind of even now. But still, I'm debating about if I really want to get another Majesty unit. And most likely, if I do get a Majesty unit, it will be Grayso and Bloodwind. You might be asking why Bloodwind. Now, I could go for Baccaria, but I'm not a big fan of PvP, and when I did try to do PvP stuff, I was kind of behind, and I was lacking, and then it didn't go well for me. So, yeah, most likely I might get Bloodwind just because I need a support/tank in my team formation. Now, I could go for a magical team, but I never... Even if I want to, most of the time I lean more towards physical, so I don't think I'll get Death Crown, or whatever his second fancy name is. Anyways, yeah, I already upgraded them. I have most of the allies, or most of the Overlord allies, I use at Arc status. Everyone else is in at Arc status. I sacrificed a lot of my old Arc Transcended allies so I can get most of my Overlords to max, ultimate, or Arc status. I did record my upgrade for Majesty Baccaria, aka Violet Risk, so you'll see that eventually. But yeah, I'll talk about some pointers and tips when it comes to getting back into the game, or if you're new to the game. This is completely different from Global. Understand that Global will follow the same sort of format as the Korean Dragon Blaze, but it will do a spin on things depending on what is released. Because like I stated when I was talking about Chapter 5 and when Global released Chapter 5, they did a lot of things that the Korean Dragon Blaze kind of fixed up on, like how they fixed up on the main abilities for the Enchanters and some of the other main allies. Like, when Chapter 5 got released in Global, they decided to fix up a lot of stuff right off the bat. the reason why the Korean Dragon Blades is going to have a lot of patches and a lot of rework is because they can't, or they're trying to balance out the game or try to format certain allies in a certain way. So if Global does something differently compared to the Korean Dragon Blades during said releases, then it's because of the developer's call and seeing that, hey, instead of waiting for another week to patch up or aka fix things, why don't we release it now? But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of things that's gonna come out in the next month, and most likely I might be broke in terms of rubies because I will most likely try to buy all the well, I wouldn't say all of the outfits for the swimsuits, but I'll get the ones that I want. Or maybe I'll get all of them, we'll see. Hopefully, once again, emphasizing on this and stressing this out, I kind of want the game to give a lot more costumes to the allies. Just because a lot of other games have that function. And once again, I'll shut up before I go into a huge spiel on my fan service section of my review. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I will talk about various things that they have changed in the game, like how the referral system isn't that annoying anymore. You can upgrade your character right off the bat. And also give you guys some tips on who you should choose if you get a bunch of the Arc Transcended tickets, because there are some things that you kind of want to pay attention to instead of choosing a random Arc Transcended ally willy-nilly. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you got any questions and whatnot, if you want info on Dragon Blades, if you need help creating your team and stuff, there's also the Discord in the description below. But I'll see you guys around. Peace!